Today's Sunshine Note is titled, "The Most Depressing Girl in the School." Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 1 verse 6. I've lost sleep worrying about several different high school friends, but Laurel stands out most in my mind. She regularly talked about killing herself, and I was afraid she'd do it. She made poor choices, terrible choices, and wondered why her life continued to get worse. She seemed so reckless and so depressed that I sometimes dreaded to see her coming toward me. Usually, she tried to talk me into driving her off campus into a nearby neighborhood so she could smoke a cigarette between classes. Or she'd talk about her awful, depressing life. One day she just walked up and pretended to put a gun in her mouth and shoot herself. I was appalled and disturbed. When high school ended, she continued right on this same course of self-destruction. We often remained the same as we were in high school, and I lost track of her until our 10-year reunion last April. There she was, married, pregnant, happy and beautiful, with her kind, caring husband on her arm for us to meet. She had met him in church, somewhere I never thought she'd go. She chose him because he was a strong Christian. As I talked to her, I was shocked to find out that she too had become a strong Christian, trusting in the Lord and joyfully walking with Him each day. Who would have ever guessed that she'd grow into such a beautiful Christian? The way God can change a life. I learned something from Laurel about God's long-term persistence. You might see a whole lot of unfinished business in your life. Most of us aren't yet the person we want to be, but that's okay. God promises us that He has started doing a good work in us, and He's going to finish it. He'll keep completing it until Jesus comes. You see, the Christian life is not a destination. Rather, it is a journey, and none of us have arrived. As long as we live, God will continue to work on us. So face your mistake, faults, and unfinished character, not with shame, but with confidence. God is the one at work here, and He's going to carry you through to completion. May God bless you today.